which is now we'll try to understand. So till now we have tried to solve a few problems, small problems, cuts, burns, mosquitoes, um, one big problem also. But now we're going to talk about uh, some moments or areas or situations where we can use essential oils to enhance our life. So one thing is essential oil for couples. You know, fragrance has such a deep impact on our emotional self, on our emotional side of us. And once we are in the act of romantic love with a partner, so emotions are in the play, right? Essential oils can really enhance that. In fact, there's something called as Gandha Shastra in India, just like the entire books written on the Gandh, which is the fragrance, and they also have like different emotional aspects of it. But we're going to talk about some aphrodisiacs which can be used to enhance that experience. The easiest way to use aphrodisiacs are heart opening ones, which is the floral ones. So again, neroli is a very good aphrodisiac. Jasmine, sandalwood. Sandalwood is not a floral oil, but somehow it is very effective for women, not so much for men. But for women, it is like kind of works as an aphrodisiac. Like the depth of the research says not so much on men, but for women. So maybe men can use it for their women. Sandalwood. Jasmine is also a very ceremonial flower. In India, you would see in the weddings, jasmine flowers are decorated everywhere because it's a very celebratory, luxurious, very expensive. So in India, big fat weddings, expense is like it's like money's like water. Everyone just spends so much. So that's why jasmine is an expensive flower, but in weddings, it's very widely and abundantly you'll find. And again, it's a very peace giving flower, very heart opening flower. So jasmine oil is again very good for couples in their bedroom. You can diffuse it, you can make your own spray it, whatever way you want, you can use it. um, that's it. Now in our daily lives, we are going through morning routines and evening routines. We would wake up and we would sleep. So we can also, how we can enhance our morning routines is by using some energizing oils. Maybe in your bath you can use peppermint, you can use orange, you can use camphor, rosemary. All these oils, you would not remember these names, but just like if it is relevant to you, maybe you can write it down, or whenever you want to use it, you can just hit it up. Which are the energizing oils? Usually you would get the right answer. The common ones would be these. But minty oils are very energizing. That is why in chewing gums, sports people, like you would find spearmint, peppermint, right? That is the most common and original flavors. Now you get many mixed fruit and watermelon and whatnot. Can you keep it here? Yeah. Thank you. But that is the reason why these chewing gums have spearmint and peppermint, because once you are chewing it, like it makes you just fresh, refresh. Yeah. So these are the oils, you can use it in the morning, in your bath salts, whatever. And then in the evening, of course, lavender, lemongrass. These are sedating oils. In fact, lemongrass is a sedative. It is said as a sedative. Lavender is a relaxant. So lemongrass would put you to like complete, okay, I just don't want to do anything now. That's why in the spas, and this is also very cheap oil, very abundantly grown. So it's not very expensive. We all smelled lemongrass today, but I'll give it to you again. This is the pure 100% lemongrass. 100% pure lemongrass oil. So this is one oil which you can diffuse in the evening. Also, this is very good for repelling mosquitoes. So evening, you're relaxing, no mosquitoes. Cheap, good oil, very good oil. This bottle we sell for what? I think 125 or 150. Lemon. So evening, you can have this kind of a routine for relaxing, and for morning you can have another. So these are the two spaces in your life you can use. No, thank you. Another, you can use essential oil for cosmetic purposes. Like one of the cosmetic purpose is healing the acne. One is the one that the sunburn that we are talking about. Dandruff again can become under the cosmetic purpose of taking care of yourself. Again, I would say you should try to use non-fragrant products, because the fragrance, and even in good brands like Bath and Body Works, They are fragrance oils. They are all aromas. They have created based on the psychology of the people, because they like vanilla, caramel. So they would put all those in the lotion so that people like it. But again, it has phthalates, PHALATES, whatever. It messes up the hormone system. So the best way, which is again a little non-practical, but the best way is to buy non-fragrant products. Use pure essential oils, and while you're applying, just put maybe a drop and then apply it on your body, so that you don't mess up your hormones and you are actually getting the benefit of the essential oil. So this is the personal care part of it. Okay, essential oils for children. One very interesting research came out that bergamot puts children to ease. By the way, bergamot is actually supposed to be energizing, but somehow children just like bergamot and they start to behave nicely. It has been done in many trials. So somehow bergamot works. And now we also talk about some energetic aspects of the oil. So all of these oils, they have a physical, psychological and physiological effect. But what we cannot see, it also has an energetic effect. Like rose oil, pure rose oil has a very high frequency. We are all resonating at some frequency. So a rose oil has a very high frequency of its own, in some thousands of hertz. So if we smell pure rose oil, we kind of raise our frequency. And for that particular moment, we raise it exactly to that rose frequency. But then it slowly starts to come down, but then above the baseline still. So these oils helps raise our level of frequency. So we have pure lavender oil. If we keep you all have it in your kit. So you can, whenever you're feeling low, down, whatever, just smell it.
What kind of frequency is lavender then?
Is
How?
lavender.
Yeah.
Lavender is also very high frequency, not as high as rose. Somehow rose is something mysterious also. Some angelic, something is there, which I don't know, which a lot of, but I'll read out some quotes from the books that has mentioned how angels love flowers and fragrances. Towards the end we have that, I will read out that. But for sure that angels are attracted to places which has good fragrance. For sure. That is why when in all traditions, whenever we are worshipped, we offer flowers to God, we offer incense, we offer some form of fragrance and things like this to God. So that is something which is as revered to God and as sacred as that. So that's why it's always like some mystical aspect to it. Yeah. So we can instantly raise our frequency by this. If you are working, if you are in a meeting, or if you want to think clearly and be focused, rosemary, highly researched for students. Rosemary oil. You all have rosemary in your kits?
It's here.
Okay. You have?
Rosemary. Because I need to work tomorrow.
Yeah, please. So, and rose and rosemary has no relation except for the first four common letters in the name. It has nothing in common. Rosemary and rose, two completely different oils. I used to get confused initially. Rosemary is smelling so bad. Then rosemary is different, rose is different. I came to this realization like.
And this rose that you have is some rose de mai.
Is the rose de mai reconstituted rose? Rose de mai is a kind of rose, I think, which grows in somewhere in Europe. So the rose de mai, the rose that I have, there are many roses, different Bulgarian rose, Indian rose. Bulgarian rose is supposed to be very good. Damascus, which is in, I think, Israel, Iran.
Yeah.
Iran. Rosa damascena is the scientific name for that. That is the most expensive rose of the world. Rosa damascena. And the oil of that, of course, would be very expensive again. So this is rose de mai, some region in Europe. The exclusive parts of that is in this, and the cheaper parts of the other plant is.
Don't forget your coffee.
Yeah, of course.
It changed the taste of the coffee when it's good.
Thank you. You guys are really nice. So rose and rosemary are different. Now let's like do that with the rosemary thing right now, and see how it makes you feel. I want to see my students if they are doing it the right way. Okay. Perfect. Absolutely. Yeah, and then you just immerse yourself into the aroma. Just close your eyes, and that one strong whiff is gonna last a long, long time in your
Alright.
system. Yeah.
Feel the power.
And if you smell it like this, when you're buying an essential oil from somewhere, they would know that you guys are not the novices and like the newbies. You are professional, because this is how the professionals who buy in like crores and lakhs, they would smell the oil so that everything is released.
Okay, so if I do this, then they're like, okay, this was, just take this one.
Yeah.
Try
Yeah.
this one.
They would not try to con you.
They'll bring out the good stuff.
Yeah. Or they would charge you fairly.
Yeah, either way.
So this is the rosemary that we have done. Spiritual uses, we already talked. Meditation can be really enhanced by some oils, which is frankincense, sandalwood. They can really enhance your meditations, your mindfulness sessions, because again, what these oils are doing, it will raise your vibration a little bit. Meditation would raise it a lot. Once you calm down, our natural vibration would come down a lot. So once before sitting for the meditation, if you are like worked out, tired, not so much focused, if you smell these oils, it will just clear out the clutter, raise your vibration, just help you calm down. Especially lavender is also very good. Lavender is also supposed to open your crown chakra, which is on the top of your head. Now, chakra system is something which is debatable, but in my opinion, I have seen a lot of different schools of thought, a lot of different religions. They have this belief that okay, we have a chakra system in our body. Now, where they may differ is how many chakras are there, okay, which is where located and all. But they all agree to this one point that we have a chakra system in our body, which governs our organs and how much energy do we have in certain parts of our body. Okay.
So which oil is it for which chakra?
Good question. So I'll tell you a rule of thumb about this. So like, think of a human body like a tree. Okay. So to open upper chakras, it's good to take those parts of the tree which has things on the top, flowers, fruits, those things. So a good oil for opening the crown chakra is lavender. It also corresponds to the color. The color of crown chakra is purple, and the color of lavender oil is the color of lavender plant is purple. Okay. Now, if you want to ground ourselves, the feeling of grounding, that you again take the analogy from the tree. So the root oils, sandalwood, vetiver, the things that are coming from the bark of the tree, which is resins like frankincense. These oils, if we inhale or if we apply, it will help us connect to the earth. Rooted cedar wood. So we are using the lower part of the tree to make these oils. And again, if we want to open our heart, then the middle part of the tree, which is the flowers, the heart portion. So that is again that is why it is so easy to it will help you remember what you're learning here. Okay, I want to use, and there are some common oils which are used by the meditation practitioners. One of which is frankincense, another is Palo Santo. You would have heard of Palo Santo? No? I have, yeah.
Understand this for what?
Palo Santo is again a very cleansing oil, but very good for deepening your connection with the divine. Meditation.
But it's also like grounding, right? 'Cause it's like
It is also very grounding. Yes, you're right. So what happens is, as above, so below. If we are grounded very well, it will be very easy for us to connect. Because once we are grounded, all our negative ions, negative energy, everything is flushing down. Mother Earth is taking all the things which is not good for us. She's a mother. She will take away all the nasty things from its child. So once we are grounded, so it will also help us connect above. And similarly, if we are really connected from the top, it will also help us ground. That's why after yoga, meditation, something meditative, we feel very grounded, we feel very confident, something connected, in a lot of integrity and connection falls into us. That's the reason. As above, so below. Okay? Spiritual uses, done. Now this is the last part of our workshop, which is, yeah, we're still here, we're still connected, yes, but the last part of our workshop, which is where I'm gonna talk about an experiment which is called the Masaru Emoto experiment. Have you heard? Have anyone? No, no one of you've heard of it. Okay, Masaru Emoto. He's a Japanese scientist. So he,
Experiment with the water.
yeah, experiment with the water. Yeah. You don't know. So there's this Japanese scientist called Masaru Emoto. He did very famous experiment on water bottles. So he took like two different water bottles, and what he did was he put a white label on it, and in one bottle he wrote some positive words, love, something like that, and the another one he wrote some negative words, hate. Within a few days, he saw that the water with the positive word remained as it was, and the water with the negative word turned black. It turned dirty. And then they did many experiments. They The effect of words on water. Human body is 70% water, so the effect of words on us. So that is the analogy that I'm trying to draw here. But what we are making in our bottle, if it is for something that you really want to heal, okay, and you don't know if you are making the right blend or the right formula. So the magical part is that you're making this with that intention. You put a white label and you write healing for this, healing for that, or whatever your affirmation. Thank you for healing this, and then that message goes inside that bottle, and then you see that magic happen. Your belief would go inside that. The same thing applies to oil, and this is also said by my spiritual teacher, Grandmaster Choa, who is the founder of Pranic Healing School. He mentioned that especially for patients who are not, very receptive to medicine, we can use essential oil and we can bless it with that intention. We are going to learn the blessing technique. That is the ending part of our workshop. And then once you do that, you can really help the patient. You can really help someone or yourself, because we are infusing belief, we are using aromatherapy, and then also we are kind of infusing some divine energies into that. So all of that makes this thing an alchemical elixir. Only plants, only essential oils. No, it's just half, something half. Something is missing there. Okay? Cool. So before I get into that part, I would like to read out some uh, some of the things that they have mentioned in the book, like some very famous books about the angels, how angels gets attracted to these things. The network. Okay. Do you also know there are three wise men, three kings bought three gifts for Jesus. The Jesus story, when Jesus was born, Jesus Christ, when he was born, the three wise men, or famous as three kings, they bought three gifts for Jesus. Each one got one gift. Out of these three gifts, one was gold, one was frankincense, and one was myrrh. So frankincense and myrrh, again, that's why it's something mystical about it. That is why I said a lot of spiritual practitioners, they diffuse or they use frankincense to connect, to clear, and it really helps. Myrrh is, again, it's a very embalming oil. It's very expensive also. If you get pure myrrh oil, it is very healing for the skin, for the body. So this is a biblical reference of these two, what do you say, so to say, oils of plants, which has healing benefits. Now another book that I would like to quote. Have you heard about the book called Autobiography of a Yogi?
Autobiography
Of a yogi.
you heard, but
Param,
did not read.
not read, but you've heard about that book.
Yeah.
Paramahansa Yogananda, yeah. So in his book, this paragraph, I'm reading it from his book. Um, Paramahansa Yogananda writes, Lahiri Mahasaya. Lahiri Mahasaya was the teacher of his teacher. Paramahansa Yogananda's teacher's teacher is Lahiri Mahasaya. Paramahansa is talking about him now. That Lahiri Mahasaya left this world shortly after I had entered it. His picture in an ornate frame always graced our family altar in various cities where my father was transferred in his office. Many a morning and evening, I found mother and me meditating before an improvised shrine, offering flowers dripped in fragrant sandalwood paste. With frankincense and myrrh, as well as our united devotions, we honored the divinity that had found full expression in Lavali Mahasaya. So all these people, all these evolved beings of our time, they have been using these things as tools and instruments. You know, the the thing where people go wrong is they think that this is the holy grail of everything. You know, essential oils can heal everything. No, it is just a tool. You know, you have to like the kind of life that you're living, but it is such a beautiful tool that it can be imbibed in all aspects of your life if you know how to use it. That's the beauty of it. Okay, I'm going to use another from a book called Devas and Angels. It's a very esoteric book, and you won't get this book like in all the bookstores and everywhere. But people who are in the theosophy and so it's that genre, and they are referring to nature spirits as angels, the spirits of the nature. It would be here if we invoke and just be receptive, we can get a lot of energy from it. I don't know if you guys are following through, but yeah, I do that a lot. So I really I have experienced this so much. Hi. We are just finishing a workshop. It will take 10 minutes. So
Can I just take a book from here?
yeah, please. Yeah, if you don't disturb. So yeah, so in this book, Devas and Angels, the author writes, though they do not eat, nature spirits obtain the fragrance of flowers, a pleasure analogous to that which men derive from the taste of food. The aroma is more to them than a mere question of smell or taste, for they bathe themselves in it, so that it interpenetrates their bodies and reaches every particle simultaneously. This is how the nature spirits take aroma so seriously. It is like how food is for us, it's for them.
Can you read that again? I'm sorry I didn't get it.
Yeah, it says, they are referring to nature spirits. Though they do not eat, nature spirits obtain from the fragrance of flowers a pleasure analogous to that which men derive from the taste of food. Men means men or women, means human, from the taste of food. The aroma is more to them than a mere question of smell or taste, for they bathe themselves in it, so that it interpenetrates their bodies and reaches every particle simultaneously. So, so there are many references of angels with the aroma, and one of the also references the food for the angels are emotions, music, and aroma. Those also he said that they do not eat because they are not in the physical form. So they take it from. So if you're in a nice place, or even if you're home, you make one corner, you know, like fragrant, more sacred. You'll always feel good once you go there. It's not because of the space has done something. It's because something is invisible. Some invisible energies are there, which are like kind of they are helping you. They are healing you. They are like just making your heart bloom or be happy, something like that. Okay, was it a good reference? Cool. So I think yeah, we have these two references from the book. One more is it says that we can cleanse a place using these oils. It says the lighted incense. It's talked about in it. The lighted incense attracts points of light, which is again nature spirits, something like that, or minute beings of light. These beings of light will easily follow instructions. Simply say to them that thank you for purifying the place of this. Thank you for purifying the place from negative energies. So that is once you're lighting an incense, like let's say once you're spraying, you made a spray using lavender oil. So once you're spraying it, whatever intentions that you have, you can say because that spray will attract some positive nature beings, some angels. So if it's for romantic lovemaking, you can say, okay, the angels of lovemaking, please grace us with your presence. Please help us in connecting, whatever. If you're in a place you're feeling dirty or not so positive, you can spray and you can say, okay, please cleanse this place. Thank you for cleansing this place. As simple as that. Yeah. Cool. So I would now lead you to a small guided way to bless these oils. So don't close your eyes yet, but I'm telling you, you will close your eyes. You will keep your bottles that you have made or you want, you can keep more bottles, the kit and everything. And we would transfer the energy from our heart using our palm to the bottle. Okay, that's as simple as that. I would guide you to do that. So you can form an intention. You can form an intention for the mosquito blend. You can form an intention for the healing roll-on that we made. In fact, let's do that. Okay, we can all have our own intention. So I won't repeat. I won't say the intention, but I would say whatever intention that you have made. So at that time, just recall it and just do it. Okay, I'll try to make it easy for you to just let go, open your heart. So that's the guided part of it. So once you're ready with your intention, your roll on, your healing thing, keep it in front of you, and we'll do that.
We choose one or we can use both.
You can do 2 or 3, whatever. You can do as many. Yeah. Because the words are yours. You can use whatever the healing thing, or you can just say infused with healing energy. Once you're ready, let me know. Okay, yeah, you can keep it in your hand as well. Yes. So what I'll do is I'll just ask you to be aware of the heart, because this is where our true energy lies. This is the power switch. So with this switch opens. When this switch opens, the energy starts to flow, and from the hands we are transferring that. So just press the center of your palm first. Yes. Kube, you can also like keep it there. You can turn around, and if you want, you can like bless it with both hands like this. That can make it easier. Okay, center of the palms is pressed. Now, just tap the center of your chest. Okay, yeah. Just tap the center of your chest. Just relax. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath, because this is just a relaxing practice. You need to be relaxed, whether you're sitting or standing. Just take a few deep breaths. You can also pay attention to that music going in the background. You are sitting, and just observe your breath. Just keep inhaling and exhaling as comfortable. Don't try to control your breath. Just let it flow in and out. Now be aware of your heart. Be aware of your heart and think about a caring emotion you feel for someone, for your own self, for your children, for your parents, for your country. The emotion of care, it is very high quality emotion, very heartful emotion that helps us to feel the emotion of care. You can think of someone or something that you really care about from your life. Keep focused and observe your breathing. Feel that emotion. Let yourself completely feel that emotion of care. It's a very healing and comforting emotion. Once you're feeling that, be aware of your heart where you are tapping. Just be aware of that center of humanness, that alchemical center within us. That's the heart center. Also say thank you to your heart, because that's the first organ that was developed in your mother's womb, and that's the last thing that will be there when everyone has left your life. That last heartbeat will be there till your last breath. So just take this moment in time and thank this master organ which is inside our chest, beating incessantly, not asking for anything, not expecting anything from us. It's just working for us, just being with us like a true friend. Just be with your heart. Say a warm thank you. Just connect with your heart. Just say thank you for being with me. And now, with this good feeling, just be aware of the center of your palm. Stay connected to your heart, but now be also aware of the center of your palm. And now transfer this positive emotion, this feeling to this bottle so that it becomes a bottle of elixir, a bottle of healing. From your heart, you can say, this bottle is blessed with the energies of healing whatever problem that you're facing. This bottle is infused with the energies for healing this problem. Every drop of this bottle is like an elixir because it is blessed by pure emotions, by pure voice, and by my intention of healing, which is the most powerful source in this world. The thought and the emotions that I have is very clear, and I'm transferring this into this bottle for healing this problem. Be aware of the center of your palm, be aware of your heart, and keep doing that for the next 3 to 4 breaths. Your energy is coming inside your heart from the universe. From your heart it is going to the palm, and from your palm it is going inside the body. Take 3 or 4 good deep breaths, transfer this energy. Once you're feeling that it's good, it's properly infused, you can then slowly open it. Okay. Thank you so much for being such amazing practitioners, for your enthusiasm, for your energy, attention, and participation. It was really nice having you all, and I loved this class, and I hope you did the same. Okay?
Yeah, it was very nice. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. This is the time. You can also, if you have a question later on, we'll make you follow our page on Instagram, and you can just directly message me for that, and I'll take your Insta IDs. Good? How's the last part? Did you all-
Medical, oh yeah.
Good? Yeah, because tomorrow's class is entirely on the heart, because that is something that I have trained on. I'm using that in this result. This is actually a high chemical sense. You can, like the master people, all the evolved people, they change the reality within us. So the more in tune with we are in our heart, the more we attract what we do. This actually has a lot of energy to we can absorb and we can transfer. So these kits are yours. These blends that whatever you've made is yours to practice. And anything else, you let me know. I'll definitely be there to help. I'll take a picture and end today's session. Photo. 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. once. Yeah, it's a good picture, but we can also zoom in a little.